What's up, YouTube? Franchise 2 Sports back again with another video. And the Buck streak continues. But before I go in, like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Alright, before I even go into that, I want to address some of these knuckleheads in the comment sections. Some of y'all sound stupid when you make comments in the comment section. I don't know, how am I jumping on the Kyrie bandwagon? I probably made 4 or 5 videos on this since it broke out on Saturday. You know, I actually didn't even address it, but sometimes y'all just be saying dumb stuff. I don't know if it's the troll, but even when you guys troll, you guys sound stupid. Don't even make any sense. But anyways, I'm getting too far into it. The Milwaukee Bucks are now 8-0 for the season, defeating the Minnesota Timberwolves 115-102. Bucks, like I say, they go 8-0. Minnesota goes to 4-5. I think now the Bucks are 10-4. I think they're 10-4 without Chris Middleton, and that was including the playoffs last year. So not so bad. I keep forgetting they keep doing this without Chris Middleton, Pat Connaughton, and Joe Ingles. So yeah, but I like I said, I think I might have said this in the game on Wednesday against Detroit. I think they need another challenge. They need somebody like a Cleveland to test them. I think they need that, or maybe a Boston. Somebody need to test them right now. You don't get too far out there, but 8-0, can't beat that. I think this is. Let me check right quick. Let's see here. Look for it. Pretty much for this whole entire game, the Bucks are pretty much in control. The Timberwolves trying to make some runs, but they just couldn't get over the hump. And it's one thing I realized because I was watching this game too, of course. Every time the Bucks scored, it sounded like they was at home, and it was confirmed that it was like a lot of Bucks fans at the Target Center. But it's only Minnesota, it ain't that far away, so it ain't that too crazy. But I think this is how I found it. I think this is the Bucks' best start in their history, 8-0. I think they were tied for it after they beat Detroit, but I think this is them breaking a record. I could be right. I think it was. Giannis had a triple-double tonight with 26 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists. And I got to give praise to Jrue Holiday. I know some people get on Jrue Holiday sometimes. Sometimes he doesn't show up, and sometimes he doesn't take the best shot he can take. It seems like he's laxed on offense. But lately, in the last probably say 3 or 4 games now, he's been balling out on offense. Tonight, he was the high man with 29. And Bobby Portis Jr., or Bobby Portis, we just call Bobby Portis, had 18 points off the bench. And yeah, they said Milwaukee started 7-0 in both 2018, 2019, 71 and 72 season. So this is better than those 2 starts. What Jrue Holiday said, they feel like they're building on the right habits, playing the right game, and winning in different ways. And I do have to say, they are winning in different ways. But it's one thing I have seen them, especially this game, the last couple of games. They are taking a lot of threes. Like it was a segmented part of the game, probably mid-third quarter, and they just came back down and just kept trying to jack up threes the whole entire time. Yeah, take some layups every once in a while. But let's see how they did from the 3-point line today. From the 3-point line, they went 17 and 38. Field goal percentage was 48.2. Field goals overall were 41, 85. And pretty much beat Minnesota in all of that category. They shot the 3, 44% from the 3. But I think the only stat that Minnesota got them on is free throw percentage. Minnesota was hitting their free throws. They hit 76.5% from free throw line. But pretty much Milwaukee has them in everything, maybe except for blocks too. Milwaukee out rebounded them, even with Rudy Gobert. and they had far less turnovers too, and less fouls. And they led by 22. Also, that was their largest lead. I think the Timberwolves probably uh, led early in the first, but like I said, pretty much the Bucks had this game under control. So, as far as the Timberwolves are concerned, they dropped to 4-5, like I said before. This is their third game in a row losing. Anthony Edwards had 24, while Cat had 22 and 11 rebounds. And he pretty much had nothing. I mean, had nothing but good things to say about the Bucks, saying they're a high-level team and a championship-level team, which is right. But what ESPN talked about, no, they continue to talk about Kyrie over the place, and the Nets, and what LeBron James is eating for dinner, and all types of other stuff, bringing rabbis to NBA Today and all kinds of dumb stuff. But the Bucks are just quietly just pacing along, just winning games, doing what games they're supposed to be doing. I mean, games supposed to be doing, winning like they're supposed to be doing when everybody else is caught up in the drama and everything. It's all good. We'll take it. But big shout out to Marjon Beauchamp. I think that's his name. I think he had a career high of 14 points off the bench. So big ups to him, getting the young talent involved so far. Bucks play OKC tomorrow night. So I wonder how that's going to turn out, because OKC, they're young too, and they're young and running. I don't think they should lose to OKC, but being on the back and back, I think they play in Milwaukee. I think this game is in Milwaukee, so they might give them somewhat of an advantage. I'm just saying they play this game in OKC, and I was going to say it might be a little bit rough for them playing the back and back, but since they're going back to Milwaukee, it might be a little bit easier. So Bucks are 8-0. Best start to a season in franchise history, and they doing this all without their second best player, Chris Middleton, and also role players Pat Connaughton and Joe Ingles. I think supposedly Pat Connaughton was supposed to be back next week. Middleton, I'm hearing at the end of the month. And Joe Ingles, I heard anything from late December to early January. As far as where they fit in, they're gonna fit in what they was last season. But Joe Ingles, I don't know. Maybe he would come off the bench, or maybe he might just start. Who knows? But the Bucks win 115-102. They go 8-0 on the season. But tell me what you guys think.